Alright, welcome back to another video. I apologize for the audio on the last one there. It was a little bad, I'll just say that. It was because my microphone is fucking up and I was having trouble getting it like working correctly again, so I got it working like not as good as it used to, but better. Because I had to throw in some old drivers that was there. So let's just see how this works. It's probably not going to sound as good though. It's just because it's older drivers, but who knows. Alright, let's get back into it anyway. Well, I guess I'll study ahead. Oh, well, excuse me. It's 7:30 in the morning and there's no one in the class 2A. Subsequently, I said that. I sit at my desk and work on a few math problems. There's 30 minutes until homeroom. I guess I'll just be bored until my classmates arrive. Fourth period ends and the noisy lunch break begins. Our school has a cafeteria, but half the students stay in the classroom. Actually, most of the ones who stay are girls. The cafeteria food is rather roughly made, so girls tend to dislike it as a result, I like that little animation there. Tosaka-san, would you like to have lunch with us? Girls end up eating lunch together like this. Thank you, Seigusa? Seigusa? Huh. Seigusa-san? I'm afraid I'm eating at the cafeteria today. I slept in this morning and didn't have time to make lunch. Oh, I see. I'm sorry to invite you without realizing that. I guess I'm being a bother. Seigusa-san looks downcast as if apologizing. She's one of the calmest in the class, full of calm students, and a kind person who cares about me for some reason. I don't think so. It just happened that way today, so don't worry about it. Please ask me again tomorrow. I smile at her from the bottom of my heart. Oh yes, I guess even you sleep in from time to time. Has been relaxed. Excuse me. My smile must have relaxed her as she returned it with her own. Her smile is cute. Seigusa Yukika-san isn't the most beautiful person, but her smile warms my heart. Even her smile warms the hearts of everyone around her. Jeez, I am messing up today. Alright. Yes, that's right. I try not to let it show, but I actually slept in quite often. I'm not in any clubs because I can't get up in the mornings. Now, nice to do this. There we are. Should be back to normal. Seigusa-san's expression reveals her surprise. Her presence really relaxes me, but I can't just have fun talking. If I keep talking to people like this, I'm bound to reveal my true self. Well, I'm off to the cafeteria. Enjoy your lunch, Seigusa-san. Yes, you too, Tosaka-san. We exchange a warm goodbye and she returns to her group of girls. It seems she's eating with Makidera-san and Himuro-san. Oh yeah. Seigusa-san is the manager of the track team. Makidera and oh my god, these names. Himuro-san are the track team's hopefuls. I'm just screwing up a lot today. I'm not sure why. Makidera is a friend I sometimes go window shopping with, but I don't know Himuro-san that well. Oh, you rejected Yukichi? Didn't I tell you Tosaka wouldn't bring lunch? If you want to eat with her, you'll have to make her lunch too. Huh? Maki, can't we just go to the cafeteria too then? No way, there isn't enough room in that place for people who bring their own lunches. Even if we did sit with Tosaka, the men's glares would be annoying as hell. Like last vacation, we went to hang out together, but she was the only one who got any attention. Don't you just hate people who have to show off their beauty like that? Makidera speaks without thinking as the girl surrounded Segusa-san's desk. In contrast to her nasty mouth, she's a Japanese beauty who looks wonderful in a kimono. I think that Tosaka-san can hear you. In contrast to Makidera's loudness, Himuro is the cool, steady type. Ugh, crap. Tosaka, you heard that? She's really glaring at me. Really smooth, yeah. I don't think she's glaring at you, really. She is. She's scariest when she's smiling. Come on, take it easy, Tosaka. It's us we're talking about, right? I bought you taiyaki, remember? She waves her chopsticks, puffing out her cheeks. The knowledge that this girl's hobby is collecting wind chimes just shows the world is far too complex. Anyways, it's not good for Segusa-san to keep watching this. She's panicking, seeing Makidera continually talking bad about me. Don't worry, Segusa-san. Did I say goose? Oh well. Makidera-san. Makidera-san? I'm the one who paid, and it was crepes. That was crepes. Crepes, not taiyaki. You should fix that habit of yours of changing the facts you remember, or I might have to reconsider things next time, okay? Ugh, that smile is really scary. Makidera hides behind the lid of her lunchbox. I might make this only like 10-15 minutes for how much I'm screwing up today. I'm having trouble recording here. Saying goodbye to the three of them, I leave the classroom. I shut the door behind me. And then... Man, come on, there's no difference between crepes and taiyaki. They're both just sweets wrapped up. Makidera's words are ones no girl should ever speak. Taiyaki and crepes, the same? Is she really a girl? Are all sweets the same to her? Perhaps she just has very convenient taste buds that can't tell a 500 yen crepe from an 80 yen taiyaki, but I could have saved 420 yen if I just bought you taiyaki to begin with. Why am I getting so mad about this? I guess I'm still tired from last night. The cafeteria would be too much effort, so I'll just get a drink and some bread and eat on the roof. Fair. Wouldn't be a bad place to eat. No, it's a typical place to eat lunch, eh? I buy lunch and head for the empty rooftop. It's a convenient location as no students would come near it in the wintertime. It's too cold to eat, but that's a small price to pay for being able to eat without worrying about other people. Well, lunch comes first. I start on my tomato sandwich and hot lemon drink. Doesn't sound too bad. It's a simple lunch, but the taste is much improved in this peace and quiet. Phew. I finish my sandwich and my hot lemon drink. It makes it sound like it's piss. Because lemonade isn't usually hot unless it's like a tea. But you'd call it tea at that point. You wouldn't call it a hot lemon drink. So it's probably piss. I'm a bit tired. It's a difficult balance being a good student while trying not to be cool. Social. Cool, yeah. Being the cool kids club. It's a vanity. No, my conviction that I must be number one both academically and physically. If I'm to be a student, I want to be the best, and it's unthinkable for me to dishonor the Tosaka name. So that's why I'm a perfect student, flawless in all aspects. But at the same time, I also have a dangerous job as a magus, so I shouldn't associate with normal people. Normally, any magus whose identity is discovered has no choice but to eliminate the witness. I don't want to do that. So inevitably, my social life has become a shallow one. I only hang out with Makidera on weekends, and I just try to refuse invitations from friendly people like Segusa-san. Even though I'm the best honor student in the school, I live trying not to become too important to anyone. Okay, this is interesting because I believe in the anime we didn't get much background on RIN, so this is pretty interesting. I think it was mostly just Shiro and Saber, and then the other two I can't remember because I watched it like 9 years ago. I live trying not to become too important to anyone. Though sometimes when I'm tired like this, it makes me think that this life is rather boring. Oh, it's time already? I finish my, I finish my piss and stand up. I should stop drowning in sentimentality and go back to being the usual Tosaka RIN once I go down the stairs. Homeroom's at an end. Those of you on duty today finish the daily report and check the locks. Those of you without club activities are to go home quickly. 2A's homeroom teacher exits the repeating... What? 2A's homeroom teacher exits after repeating his usual line. As far as I know, this line hasn't changed all year. Tosaka, you're going home already? Yes, there is an event with Mato-kun this morning, so I'm heading home before it becomes a bother. I thought so. Matsu was in a bad mood this morning, so I thought you must have given him a hard time. I see. Did it cause you any trouble, Mitsuzuri-san? Not at all. It's normal for Mato to torment the younger students, and I think that kind of thing will be a good mental training for him. I see. That's good. Well, I'll make up for it some other time. Alright. Don't be put off by and come by again. I head straight home. It's not like I don't have any business with the archery club or the student council, but I haven't had enough free time for them these past few days. Once I leave school, Tosaka RIN is no longer a student. The rest of the day is not for myself as a student. Instead, I must become a magus of the Tosaka family. Quite, yes. Back in my house, I'm greeted by a blinking light on my answering machine. Oh, excuse me. It's unusual for me to get any messages. It was just as I thought. It's you, Kirei. Oh, is it? Damn it, I don't have the friggin' voice acting on, though. I already know what he's going to say, but he'll be scary later if I don't listen. When I press the play button, I hear a familiar voice. It's me. I'm sure you know, but tomorrow is the deadline, Rin. It's a problem for me if you take it easy, but there are only 2 remaining seats. I must ensure that the masters are arranged quickly. This priest shows no mercy as he gets right to the point. If you wish to abandon your rights to become a master, contact me today. It takes some time to dispatch a substitute magus. Liar. Some of you would be able to arrange a substitute in no time. You already show signs of the command spell. Quickly, summon your servant and open the command spell. Unless, of course, you're not planning to be a part of this Holy Grail War. If you value your life, you should run to the church quickly. The message ends there. His words are concise. He's telling me that if I am to fight, I should get ready by today, and if I'm not going to fight, I'm an eyesore and should just retire quickly. You don't have to tell me that. Well, it can't be helped. Today is as late as a deadline can be extended. Fortunately, I was able to decode Father's will last night. Yeah, I am having trouble reading. I might end pretty soon. My preparations are ready. All that remains is, yes, obtaining the qualifications to enter this fight. The Holy Grail War. A fight to the death for the one and only Holy Grail. A ritual of the Holy Grail passed down for hundreds of years, huh? The magi who participate in the Holy Grail War are called masters. This is not as much as a rank, rather it dictates one who is in control. The requirement to enter the Holy Grail War. That is to summon a familiar called a servant and to form a contract with it. No matter how great a magus a person is, one is not to consider a master until he has a servant under him. Servants are beings very different from normal familiars. The method of summoning and controlling them are different as well. A magus planning to enter the Holy Grail War usually prepares a catalyst to summon a servant, but really, I wish Father could have left me something with a connection to Saber. I don't have anything with any connection. I can summon a servant. If I wanted to, I could summon one right now and form a contract with it. The town's scared. Sacred ground is under our jurisdiction. As a daughter of the Tosaka family, which has protected this town through the generations, I will not lose to Magi from elsewhere. But that said, I guess you can't go out to sea without a compass. Or perhaps I should say things are completely unplanned. Servants are attracted to symbols. If you want to summon a strong servant, you need something that has a connection to that servant. In other words, a sword, armor, talisman, bone of the servant, or something like that. Something valuable beyond belief. I was hoping there'd be something like that in Father's will, but no, this is a great trump card. But still, the pendant I found last night in the basement is one of the best artifacts in its class. It's great in its own way. It's great, but it won't help me to summon my servant. Huh. It's fine. I can do it without help from that sort of thing. After all, there can't exist any masters capable of handling Saber other than myself. Alright, I've decided. I don't want to make Kyrie complain anymore about postponing it any longer. It's not like me to wait until the last second. I'll come down to just trying. Oh, okay, I'm done. I'm done screwing up, alright? Well, I hope the audio isn't as bad for this one, but all my social medias are down in the description below if you want to go check me out there. And with that, I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one.